Okay, good evening and welcome to MBTV. I'm Captain Last, your regular host on the channel, bringing you some more live mount&blade warband competitive action, the finest form of entertainment known to man, woman or child. Tonight we have a Russian derby, the first match of the Warband Native League Season 4. It is Druzhina versus Red Eagle. I'm very excited. Got a few stats up on the screen for you as well. Currently we have Red Eagle with just a small roster size of 13 compared to Druzhina's, doubling them at 26. So quite a big difference there. Druzhina just scraping survival in Division B last season, coming in 6th place. In no small part thanks to key players Volky, well particularly Volky, very famous for his spam and infantry sprees. Guys, make sure you can hear me okay. Send me tweets at Captain Last, let me know everything's okay. This is a solo cast tonight. E-Man has officially retired from MBTV, but I'd like to thank him for his service over the many years anyway, and I think what he's given to the scene through MBTV, well, it'll never be forgotten, and I'm certainly very grateful for all that he did. I'd also like to give a shout out to Total Biscuit, who I believe has gone into surgery for his cancer this evening. I know it's kind of schmaltzy giving a shout out to Total Biscuit, but I got a lot of respect for the guy in the scene, and hope he's okay. It is going to be a standard format tonight for Warband Native League matches. 16 rounds spread over 2 maps. They are going to be Sandy Bush and Ruins. Sandy Bush, my creation, and I'm very proud of it. So it's good to see it getting a play here. Nice to see having different factions for each spawn as well. So it's Nords, Rodox on Sandy Bush, then Saranids, Vegas on Ruins. So a big test of both teams here, mixing it up. Only one crossbow faction though, which is unfortunate because we do love crossbows, especially jump shots. Pretty nice infantry factions, Nords, Rodox, and Vegas. So hopefully we'll get to see Volky doing some nice spamming. I want to talk a bit about Red War from Red Eagle as well. I don't know if he's their leader technically or in battle or whatever. I'm not really sure exactly what his role is, but it is worth mentioning that he's a very, very established player. Did really well in the Nations Cup 2014 early this year, and was really strong playing for, I am going blank now, but I think he might have moved to Korea actually for a little bit in the Warband Native League Season 3. But before that he was playing for a Russian side and basically just doing really well. He's very, very famous for his just headshots upon headshots. Skittle I seem to remember doing pretty well in the Nations Cup. He's another RE player. I would also like to just mention that Red Eagle didn't actually participate in WNL Season 3, but as Dasfi has just pointed out on Twitter, they did participate in Season 2. I don't have the stats for that, but I don't think they were too much to sort of shout about, but I suspect they have a little bit more about them than Druzhina. I mean, Druzhina are kind of known to be a fairly solid, slow and steady team that kind of get better throughout the season, whereas I feel like Red Eagle just have a bit more talent. Oh, we played for SSS last season. Thanks, Bomber, for bringing that up. Yeah, I think Skittle played for SSS as well. So a lot of SSS players coming back here. The Slavian School of Slavomir, or whatever they were, with their famous interview, which one of the most viral videos on history. You can watch that on MBTV replay on YouTube. Link on the screen. In this WNL, there is the return to the ladder format, so it's a pure ladder now. Which means that there's going to be picks every week. The return of the picking night is... What's the return of hype? I don't know, I've got mixed feelings about it. It was originally my idea. I brought it in for the ENL Division C. I think it works well for the most part, but I mean, in this first week we have most people just randomizing their picks, which meant, well, this is one of the randomized games as well. So not much real intrigue when the picks are just randomized. You can't really read anything into the pick or the reasons behind it. But either way, I don't think it's going to be a bad match. I'm still looking forward to it. hope they get started fairly soon. They're just kind of messing around at the moment. No massive rush from either side. They do have the players in the server though, so we shouldn't delay for too long. Guys, remember you can tweet in at me all evening. I'm at Captain Lost, and I'm always going to be watching and listening. Hashtag that WNL4 so I can respond and see it. Otherwise, it might just slip into the doldrums of Twitterdom. The music you're hearing right now, and the music you'll be hearing all night, is by Nervous Test Pilot. You can follow him on Twitter at Mode7Games, or check out his website, nervoustestpilot.co.uk. I'm a big fan, and you will be once I force you to listen to it enough. He's the creator of the music for the Frozen series, Frozen Synapse and Frozen Cortex. Zassi tweeting to point out right now is a Russian derby, which is pretty cool. The Russians certainly have their own style of playing, normally focusing on very strong archers. Certainly in Red Eagle's case, I think that would be their main strength there. DRZ probably just more focused on Volky doing well. I put in Halcon for their other key player. I mean, you know, Halcon has been quite a well-known Russian player for a while. He's registered as Halcon for some reason, I don't know why. He's sort of a well-known player for a long time, but I don't know if he's really that much of a big threat. I just put him on there because I know him kind of well, and you can watch out for him in that respect. DRZ kind of have their spiritual leader, in the same sense that Inquisition have Rich and SSS had Slavomir. And you know, Vecchi have Alonso. That was Zaharis, but he's actually not playing this season, so I wonder how that's going to affect him as well. I feel like he's got a pretty good strategic mind, even though when they played him as a player he didn't always do that well. I still think that they might miss him a little bit this season. They might be a little bit without guidance. We're actually not waiting for either team. Both teams have players in the server, they're just not starting yet. I'm not too stressed, but well, we'll just see how it goes. Elsewhere this week we have Apis Europae playing Guard of Astinia. Quite a high profile clash. You'd think probably perhaps the two favourite teams. I know maybe Castellan's possibly a second favourite for me actually, but Apis Europae certainly the favourites, and Guard of Astinia have traditionally done very well in these tournaments. So it'd been interesting to see them play this first week clash. Definitely going to try and bring you that on MBTV as well. The server now, they're all ready to go. It's going to be Druzhina starting. They're going to be playing out set 1 basically, so Druzhina will be playing as Team 1, the Nords, and Red Eagles, Rodox, and Sandy Bush. Certainly expecting Red Water bust out some wicked headshots. Looks like Black Devil has shown up for RA as well. He's another sort of reasonably famous player. But I think he played the Russian team. So I mean, realistically, I just think RE have got a lot more strength about them here. Although Volky is, well, he seems pretty confident in chat at least. So hopefully, Druzhina can put up a decent fight here. Who knows? Maybe they've even been boosted by the loss of Zaharis. Maybe that's kind of spurred them to take their own path, develop themselves. It's all speculation at this point. It's the first week of the WNL. So realistically, it's just going to be a week of seeing how the teams are, how they've coped with the break, and it has been a long break since any competitive warband. But still always a thrill to see it played, and for such an old game, over 4 years old now, 4.5 years really. Other games have come and gone, I don't want to name any names, but warband is still looking pretty strong. 36 teams signed up. I know the ladder format, obviously it's open for more teams to join later on as well, and for teams to drop out. So it'll be interesting to see things develop. I have to forgive my ignorance here, but I think this ladder is gonna result in a knockout tournament at the end, but I'm not totally sure. I think we're going to be going live pretty soon, so, well, here we go. Okay, we are now live. Over playing as Nords in the Team 1 spawn, we have Russia's very own
Druzhina.
And their opponents in green as the Rodox. It is going to be also from Russia.
레드.
Hell yeah. Okay, here we go. Druzhina pushing forward, being pretty aggressive straight away, pushing down this bottom alley. Oh, looks like Gradislav has got himself really caught out there. I think they're going to be able to finish him off pretty easy, although. Ari have actually got... For some reason, they've split themselves up. They do manage to get a kill. Oh my god. I see I have kills off now. I'm going to have to fix that at the end of this round. Right now, though, you can see on the side that Ari actually taking the advantage right now. DRZ just not really doing much in the fight. Unfortunately, missing all the kills here. Seeing on the screen still, though. Hazard getting stuck in. But pretty reckless, though. He is very outnumbered. In comes Nitro, starts to get the couch dance kill, bringing down one of the RE players here, but he has to run off now. It's just him left against 5 REs, and I think it's pretty much settled. So I'm going to quickly just bring up the options and just fix that. Apologies there. It's been a long time. And we're back in the game. Ari Ivan, the first reported kill of the match, able to finish off Druzhina there, so pretty well done. Yeah, I do want to give a shout out to E-Man there for making that intro. One of my favourite intros. And first round goes to Red Eagle. My prediction coming true so far. I do think they are the stronger side. I also think Nords have a bit of an advantage on this map. I like crossbows for Sandy Bush, but I really do think that the Nord infantry is kind of better than Rodok infantry, just armor wise. Interesting to see Rodok taking in a longbow. I don't think that's really going to have any utility on this map at all. But sure, whatever you want to go for. Hope you can hear me okay, by the way. The music seems really loud to me, but I think the balance should be okay on stream. Do let me know. Tweet at me at Captain Lust. I am able to see the tweets at all times. Class setups here are actually a total mirror, so it's 4 infantry for both sides, 3 archers, and a cav. I think probably 3 archers is kind of archer heavy. Certainly as Nords, I don't really see what you get from having 3 archers compared to an extra infantryman. Nothing, actually, I think. But already made it work in the first. Sorry, Druzhina haven't made it work, so yeah, maybe they should switch that up. I think 3 crossbows can kind of make sense. Although Ari not doing anything that interesting with them. Although that shuts me up because there's a nice headshot from past the Nepas there. I don't actually know where he is. DRC pushing forward now and doing a pretty good job of isolating some of these RE players, but not actually getting the hits off. Pasanapas gets the second headshot of the round that brings down DRZ Rolex, and DRZ now outnumbered as Skittle comes in to help out Kiros and Ivan. And Kiros gets a double kill there, just dispatching the DRZ players who are crumbling in front of him right now. Granny's the only DRZ player looking kind of half his soul at the moment, I think. Skittle and Black Devil getting kills elsewhere. Gradislav goes down to Kiros. Redwall gets the final headshot. And been pretty textbook from RE so far. I'm a little bit worried for DRZ right now. They don't seem to have much of a plan. Not switching up their class setups. Always a big mistake. You want to switch things up as soon as possible. Especially when things are going so badly. I don't know what VVD is. VVD Gradislav. If anyone knows what that is, tweet me in. Alright, thanks to Aramwen and Dasi for letting me know how the stream is going. okay by the sounds of things, for the time being at least. The voice was it was Google text to speech from Google Translate with the Korean voice, just a bit of esports added value there. So you can say
Red Eagle
instead of Red Eagle, which is a little bit of fun. For me it is, at least. DRZ again doing the same thing, just taking the low road. You really wonder why they don't switch it up when it's just not working for them. Oh, Red Wolf finishes off Mihalock there, and Ari actually feeling confident just pushing to this low road. DRZ not really putting up much resistance. We have got Rodix taking a two-hander there. I like a two-hander always, but he's not going to make this work, I don't think. Oh, gets a nice hit off. Oh, what goes down eventually? Skittle gets a team kill. A little bit of a lifeline perhaps for DRZ. Grazelove gets a kill as well, but Devi with a double, and oh, Volky gets another kill, and it's pretty close right now. DRZ with 4 players up against Ari's 5 as Skittle takes out Mark 7 there with the couch lance. But DRZ's still in this. Black Devil gets another team kill here, and this could be costly Volky. You cannot give him any space because he's going to spam you. Down he goes, another kill for Volky. DRZ gets a team kill, but Volky's flying right now. Just 1 player left for Ari, and Volky gets it with a 4-kill round there, I think, for Volky. Perhaps even 5. Pretty beastly. That's why he's on the key players list. Tweet from Dasby there saying Nord Archers have 37 body armor round 1. They are durable early game. Well, you know, fair enough. And DRZ finally do manage to take a round with their 3 Archer tactic. Nice little compliment from LaRue as well, saying, joy to hear your voice again, Lusty. Good stuff, and hoping to stream with you again this season. I certainly think we can arrange that, and it'd be a pleasure to have LaRue on, as it always is. DRZ just sticking with the same thing. I guess it worked for them last round, so why the hell not? Why the hell combine not? I really need like a laughing track on my soundboard. The only thing worse than my jokes would be for me to laugh at them myself. A few missiles just being lobbed and shot back and forth here. Mark 7 up top. Rolex with his longbow. Just a bit of a face-off. Pass or na pass. A couple of headshots in the first round. Looking for something sneaky perhaps here. Thinks better of it. And DRZ got their matching banners. No real in-game advantage having that at all. Except for striking fear into your opponent. Alright, got pretty well coordinated matching banners as well. Super pro. This music is like way more dramatic than what's happening right now. But it's cool, because I love the Warband in-game music. Shout out to Jesse Hopkins, the creator of that. I got him on Facebook, he's always like having a go at big pharmaceutical companies and stuff. He'd probably be mad if I said that. Oh well. Okay. Looks like the flag's going to spawn this round for the first time. Spawns up in the middle of the map. RA going to be happy to just back off and take that. They've got pretty good map control right now. Skittle just riding around. Redwall going to go into the graveyard, I think. Probably going to take the high ground. Yeah, pretty sensible. It's a very hard position to do anything about because you've got to raise that ladder, and they can just have Skittle riding onto the ladder, stopping them doing that. Oh, got a fight breaking out here, which I'm missing. DRZ just burst up. Team kills from both sides here. Ivan and Pasanapas bringing things back. Another headshot from Pasanapas. And yeah, DRZ is kind of getting mashed up. Black Devil gets a hammer kill here. We love the hammer. Gets a nice stun there as well. Good job, Black Devil, taking a hammer. And Ari just mobbed things up pretty comfortably there. So we're going to go to the first break, and see you in a sec. Okay. So first break, and oh, I was going to do something smooth there to try and kind of make it so everything was updated at the right time, but I think there was a little bit of a delay. Oh well. Good luck next time. We're updated now is 1-3, the current score. And DRZ, I feel like they kind of missed a trick there. They should have done better as Nords. But, you know, not too bad. At least they got one round. You really don't want to lose 4-0. That's too punishing. I'm not really sure who I'd rate better on the next map, Ruins. I don't know who's got the better horseman, but I suspect probably Ari. I think Skittle probably a little bit more powerful than... They got Nitros. Nitros is a pretty cool name though. Do let me know your predictions, and I want to see a few more Kappas in the chat. There's a real lack of them right now, and it's just not esports. So it'll just be a small break right now. This team just chilling out. I should be back to live before long. I hope DRZ can bring a bit more to this match as well. I mean, I called it the RE win at the start. I thought it'd be pretty standard, but I hope they do like bring it back and kind of even it up at least, because I'm really worried RE is going to start running away with this. Thanks for the Kappas, guys. I appreciate that. I think we're going to be going live now, so well, that'll be fun for all involved. Okay, we're back in the game, and I believe we are now live. Same class setups for both teams as well. Got that 1 cav, 3 ranged, 4 infantry combo. Looks like DRZ going to take the graveyard as well. You can check that out. Oh yeah, that's a nice graveyard hold. Also cleavers, Nitros on this horse. Rolex, chill out top. I don't like having 2 archers up here. I don't think that really adds any value. It just makes you more vulnerable. One's popping out, one's going down. Ooh, Ari not wasting any time. Graveyard not the best place to camp. It is known. It is very well known. And Ari could punish them with an early push here. I think they might just do that. They seem desperate to get involved and just actually punish them for this. No sign of a push out from DRZ, although they are grouped up now. The push out is the counter to the push in. Yep, here it comes. I think it might be a little bit premature here. I don't know if this is going to end very well for DRZ, although they do seem to have caught Kiris and Devi a little bit out of it. Oh, DRZ with a very punishing team kill, though the chopper takes down Gradislav. Patriot now, all overwhelmed. Kiris brings down Patriot as well. Gwynblade now looking outnumbered as well. Just spinning around. Skittle finishes him off with the lance from the back. Redwall takes down Chopper, and oh, it's all fallen to pieces for DRZ. They had the right idea. They know what to do in theory, but it didn't really work out. Ooh, javelin kills here from Ivan. That's what I like to see. 3 javelin kills in a row. Lovely stuff. And it's like the round is going to go to. Oh yeah. And yeah, guys, do remember to tweet Dasvi 2018. Make sure he sets up the betting thread, because we do love ourselves some bets. It's not up yet, and Dasvi is very lazy, like all Greeks. I can say that because there are no Greek warband players, except for Dasvi. DRZ changing up the tactics now, just going to be pushing up the low road. I think stuck right in, which is enjoyable to see. Red Wall brings down Rollick's early doors though. Oh, DRZ's push kind of getting stopped in its tracks. Volky goes down as well. Down to 4 players now. Archdemon gets the headshot on Mark 7, and well, this has not worked for DRZ. I like that they switched it up. Something they weren't doing in the last set, but Ari now with 7 players left against just Patriot for DRZ, and you gotta wonder where Patriot was that round, because really when you're doing a push like that, you've got to be together as a group. And now the music starts at the end of the round. Now the tension builds when it's been just released by the game. I mean, really, you're not doing me any favors here, game music. Okay, DRZ gonna take the low road again. It really sounds like I'm just questioning their morals. Taking the low road. I mean, they're literally taking the low road. They're not actually being like sneaky or anything. Ari is throwing jabs at their opponents right now, which is good. I mean, jabs are really powerful. Not that powerful when you throw them in the wall, but you can always retrieve them. Nice work, Kiros. DRZ with their barn doors on their arms, charging in. Oh, Nitros, what have you done? Oh, Chopper gets the early headshot though, and DRZ perhaps can do something with this push. The problem is Archdemon is there, completely unchallenged. Any shots he gets here are going to be brutal. Oh, and Volky there, just overwhelmed, had to spin round. Archdemon able to finish him off. DRZ, you've got to all be stuck in there. Where is the rest of your team? Patriot, what are you doing back there? Rolex, what are you doing? Chopper, what are you doing? They're not in the fight, and they're not where they need to be. Somehow DRZ have kept it 5-6, but their health is low. Oh, friend request, go away. Yeah, team kill from Chopper there, and lots of team kills so far in this match. Really looking great. Chopper especially, really sketchy with that crossbow. I'd say take it away from him, make another infantryman. Finally finished off by Red War, and well, not looking good here for Druzhina. 6-1 is the score right now. They've gone down 3-0, and well, they really need this round to stay in the match. Not technically, but I think if they go down 7-1, that's a pretty hard comeback to make. But go for it, Druzhina, I believe in you. Maybe they can appeal to Zaharist. They can summon him. He was one of my favourite horse and sword guests. I don't mean to pick favourites, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Ooh, early kill from Rolex, and that's the kind of thing that DRZ need. Almost 3 kills. DRZ's still very split up though. Patriot looks like he's more with the pack this time. Again, a pretty reckless push though, and Ari with a lot of armor right now. It's going to be very hard for them. What they are doing better this time is closing down Archers. Archdemon under more pressure now. He's more caught up with Nitros, and it gives DRZ a chance to get into the melee. Volky doing what he's good at. Brings down Ivan. Skittle does get the kill back on Nitros though, but Nitros has done his job really. I don't think he's that important at this stage. And if... Oh, Ari now kind of pushing it back. It's 4 against 4. The best chance DRZ have had so far in this set, I think. And actually looking pretty strong here. Skittle is on the horse though, and able to do a little bit... well, yeah, too much here. Kiros with a triple kill. Can he get the quad? Come on, Kiros, get the quad. We want you to get the quad. Nice Volky. Oh, Volky! That's a double kill from Volky, and actually now looking very, very dangerous. Gets the jump slash. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't get the jump slash. Gets the jump impaled and yeah, bumped and killed by back double there. But nice last stand from Volky, and good to see him doing pretty well. 7-1 the score after the first map for Red Eagle against Druzhina, and oh, it's just looking a little bit too tough for Druzhina right now. And into the break music. Oh, woe is DRZ. The poor things. They got Ruins now to bring it back. Saranids versus Vegas. The most similar faction. 2 sets of factions, I think. Saranids are just kind of Vegas with worse everything. which is a shame for the Saranids. And a shame for me, because I'm supposed to be balancing this game. Although not active anymore. Although Saranids aren't too bad, they do have some nice benefits. Bamboo Spear's pretty cool, they're very long at least. And they got axes. Axes are always pretty good, even if they're slow. And you know, Saranid Cav has its uses. That's free scimitars, well not free scimitars for the archers, but reasonably priced scimitars, let's say. And no more free scimitars for the Vegas, so they don't have it too easy anymore. I think for Druzhina to come back, it's really going to require a very, very surprisingly good performance from their horsemen, which I don't know if likely to put out. Ooh, shots fired from OGL, saying, "Not sure if I can deal with the commitment of betting only for DASFI 2018 to stop updating it again." That's pretty harsh words. I think DASFI could make the betting thread and see it through. Oh, OGL claiming that the picking system is highly open to abuse, and he plans to abuse it to the limit. So look forward to that. Look forward to abusive picks from OGL and the Castellans, whatever they are. Silly name. I'm going to say that on live internet TV right now. The Castellans is a stupid name, and I don't like it. Take that, OGL. Once again, guys, you're listening to the warps and beeps of Noah's test pilot. You can follow him at Mode7Games. I just bought like all of his music today because it's awesome. And I got like most of it from the soundtracks from Frozen Synapse and Frozen Cortex. Also cool games. Team's just going to be chilling out for a little bit before we get going on runes. Looks like it is going to be Druzhina playing as Saranids first. So they're following the sets in pretty much exact order. Well, in exactly exact order, which is nice. Because it means set 1 and set 2 and set 3 are actually those sets on my interface. So thank you. Thank you, Russian teams of Warband. I hope teams get more into the picks as well after this first week. I know it's been a lot of randomness in the first week, which is a shame because you really want to see teams just like abusing the picking system, as OGL says. I mean, it's designed to be abused, the picking system. Or is it? I don't know. You can't really can you abuse it? Maybe OGL can enlighten us a bit more about how you actually do abuse it. Because I did design it in a sort of midst of alcohol and late nightness. I paced back and forth in my room, scribbling things on a bit of paper until I come up with it. And it's stupid, but you know, it works, kind of. Like, the abuse is intentional, I think. Okay, enough of my ego. For now, at least. I wonder how good Ori really are or how bad DRZ are. That's the kind of thing, like, it's only the first week, and you can only see how teams sort of fare relative to one another in these early matches. As the weeks go on, and you can kind of compare teams' results against the same opponents, and you get more sort of crossover like that, it kind of becomes a little bit clearer where everyone stands. That's just, I guess, how the ladder's going to play out. I'm looking forward to it. How many weeks is the ladder? If you can tweet in with how many weeks the ladder is, and it's a correct answer, then you'll get brownie points. And you can trade in your brownie points at the end of the season for brownie stars. So tweet in and tell me that. Please. I beg you. Big shout out to all WNL admins as well. I believe we've got 4 admins this time along. Some old faces. I don't know if there's any new ones. I am going to get up the list of them and give them a shout out. We've got Rene KB, Scar, Deacon and Folmes again. Not sure if Folmes is going to be very committed. I know that guy's off at university, licking girls' ears and all sorts. Wait, are we live right now? I think we're going live pretty soon, guys, so let's get this going. Okay, there we go. Sorry for a little technical hiccup there. It is to be expected, because I am managing production myself. E-Man used to do that. God, I miss that guy. Oh, E-Man, where have you gone? What have you left me with? Chaos. But we do have in-game music, and I am going to announce the teams. Playing as the Saronids, spawning in the village. On the map Ruins, it is...
Druzhina.
Hell yeah, it is. It's Druzhina. Oh god. And they just lost a player to a disconnect. He was getting headshots in the first map. The team also from Russia. Moving up on the left-hand side, playing as the Vegas, spawning inside the Ruins. It is...
레드.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Let's see what's going on. Druzhina get the first kill, I guess. An act of God. As poor Pasta, whatever it is, goes down. Another sort of clerical name there. Or clerical name, I think is what I'm looking for. Perhaps he's got aspirations to join the ranks of Deacon Barry and Cleric Johnson. Pastor, whatever his name is. Making a bit of a name for himself here, because I keep talking about him. Flag spawns. Pastor Napas, there you go. Pastor Napas. I suppose it probably would be if I'm speaking in my proper estuary British accent. Flag spawns in the middle. Ari going to be there first. Only one horseman for Ari. I don't know if Pasta was playing horseman, but that's pretty low for an open map like this. Only 2 for DRZ, but having the extra one is going to help them here, as long as they don't get shot to pieces at the start of the round. Nitrous making a pretty reckless pass there. Someone manages to stay alive and keep his horse. Sega loses his horse though, and going to have to carry on foot. Skittle still mounted as well, and he's got himself a nice hunter. That's going to be pretty dangerous. Nitrous gets the kill on Black Devil though. Ooh, Kira's holding that flag pretty well. Bringing down Sega. Red Wall takes down Gradislav. Oh, DRZ just a bit too slow on their approach here, I think. Ari got the flag pretty high here. There's a minute left. Volky finally getting things done. He's fighting in the Ruins. Managed to keep Red Wall busy, which is very important because they don't want to get peppered here. Although Archdemon is shooting uncontested, but not with the best view. Just able to sort of finish off Nitrous' horse. Does mean DRZ with the only... Ari with the only horseman remaining. He's going to be able to cause a lot of problems. And, well, not unless he gets killed, which he does there. Red Wolf finally able to break out of the melee and get some shots off though. And Volky going to not really do anything to deal with him. He's going to make a move fast here. And the problem is, yeah, the archers here for Ari have pretty much got this on lockdown now. I don't know where Ivan is, but yeah, he's over in the archway. And Volky just kind of... Oh, he's done for now. I mean, they're just going to run on. Yeah. Poor guy. He's going to get shot to pieces. Flag's high for Ari in the first round of this. Map's going to go to them. Oh, Archdemon finished off with a headshot. There you are, sir. Have your moment of pride. Yeah, you pose for that. Spin around. I love it. Okay. Well. Looks like Ari probably going to be able to wrap it up here. 5 archers. That is... Oof. That's a meta that's being pretty brutalized. And really with that inside flag spawn as well, that they really just punished DRZ. Saronids with the low HP horses, and they just went down fairly quickly. Despite just having the 1 horseman, Skittle was able to do a lot more than either Sugar or Nitrous was able to. Ari's kind of spreading out with archers now. I mean, I don't think it is the strongest tactic. Ooh, nice little shot there from Cleo. I don't think it's the strongest tactic, and we saw... Ooh. Oh, Red Wall pays it back double. And down goes Cleo early doors. Black Devil. And Kyrus pushing up now as well. Volky gonna have to back off. Oh, Sega gets a nice couch lance kill though, and taking down any archers here is very, very useful. So nice work from Sega there. Taking down Red Wall. Big threat. Good job. Evens it up 7-7 in the player count. Nitros there getting a couch lance kill on that shield. Very useful always. Oh, they lose this horse, and again, once again, both the DZ horsemen are down. All goes down to a horse bump. Skittle, you naughty, naughty boy. DRZ, what are they going to do now? They seem a little bit confused about how to deal with all these archers. What I was sort of on the verge of saying before is that for an out-of-practice team, it's very, very hard. Volky just attacking non-stop in true Volky style. He doesn't need to block because he's Volky, and it works if you just attack. Oh, team cover from Kirik there, and this is a chance here for DRZ. Oh, Volky goes for the spin, goes for the fakey, goes down though. Oh, reckless from Sega, and Kirik gets a double kill. Let's go down eventually to Patriot, but he's now outnumbered. He needs Rolex to do some serious service. Oh, that is some service. Helping him out there. Patriot doing what he can. Being spammed by Kirik here, which is not very nice. Overheads. Oh, he did an overhead, but it didn't work, which is strange, because overheads normally always work against people without shields. It's the hardest direction to block, everyone knows that. Oh, run away, Patriot. He's in a crossfire. He's got no shield. He's got a bamboo spear, though. In the meantime, the rest of the DRZ players have been taken down, but Patriot with no shield against basically a crap load of archers and a horseman. Poor guy. And it's going to see it for Red Eagle. Very, very comfortable win here, as they take it 9-1. And, well, it's a quick first game back in the WNL. 9-1's the final score, and I've enjoyed it. We aren't going to be watching the rest of it. There's no need, because already we've got this on lock. And, you know, fair play to them. They've done well. The round difference will have some kind of effect, presumably. It actually helps you get a better pick, so it's kind of valuable, but I mean, there's not really that much tension in it, especially with such a one-sided game, so here goes the post-game right now. No interview because I'm too disorganised. I don't have TeamSpeak on this computer. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope it's been reasonably alright technically. Got a pretty good viewer count tonight, and there will be more streams. There's going to be co-casters, guys, so stay tuned for that. It won't just be me talking to myself like a crazy person. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I think I just want to say good night. Take care, guys.